I've just realised I have my mic muted. Curly, welcome in, pal. Good to see you again, buddy. I only just realised I had my mic muted because I was coughing my guts everywhere before we started because I'm recovering from a cold, which is why I didn't stream on Sunday like I usually do. But I was working today as well, so I was like, great, absolute mix-up. Hi, how are we all doing? So for those who don't know, last time we attempted this game, we tried doing the all-night endurance race 2 at Special Stage Route 11. I noticed because I remembered like at last I saw my microphone thing wasn't moving. I was like, shit. But we were doing the all night endurance 2, and then I quit because the NSX that we had built for the event was just flat out undrivable. We can't use a race car for this. Oh, excuse me. We can't use this because this thing just does not drive at all. It is horrendous. We built it up to try and make it good. It didn't work. It really did not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the car, make some of my money back. Some, not all. Insanity, I know. And I'm going to try it again with a different car. I'm going to try it with this. And the reason why I think this will work is because it's not as heavy as the Nismo. I don't think. And I'm hoping that it might cooperate more. But we can't race modify it for this event. You have to run a road car. Which automatically means it's going to handle like dog. However, I think that we will, we should be okay if the NSX doesn't appear as an opponent. Tyres, we absolutely need the racing hards. Because God knows these tyres aren't going to fucking last. Suspension, we'll go medium. I should probably put rears on medium. We are going to need a very quick car as well. In terms of the horsepower, that is. Gearbox, I'm not too worried about. I don't think we'll need that. Especially in the, Do what? By the way, you know how we were taking the mick out of this game? Where this option just said mission? It's not even just here. I've just noticed in the top right, it still says mission. Okay. Sure. Did I buy a flywheel? I have not bought a flywheel. We have a clutch. Prop shaft. I will also have to potentially readjust the menu screen. Semi-racing. I don't think we need to over-tune this car, really. But I think we're going to need to tune the car fairly well. I wouldn't usually use the Impreza either, because this is a prize car. But it just needs to be better than the NSX we were using. Right. Obviously, this is where we're going to get the big juicy horsepower. To be competitive, we'll need about 500. Well, that's not going to fucking do it, is it? Oh boy, we might have made a mistake. This car's going to require, like... These menus are showing their... They don't look too bad for 1997. I can't lie. Oh, the amount of turbo lag this is going to have if we use this. The amount of turbo lag. This car just ain't going to do it, is it? I can't increase it. I can't upgrade this car anymore, really, in the power department unless we go for it. Oh, this might have to do. We'll see how this goes. We'll see if we've made a mistake. We've got 2 races left in this playthrough, and it's a Grand Valley 300, which we can use a race car. And than this, in which we can't. Oh, please don't let the NSX be here. That's all I'm asking. Please don't let the NSX be in this race. It's going to be in this race. I can feel it. I mean, I don't think that's the worst grid we could have. I think we're pretty competitive there. But that NSX. We'll have to see how this goes. This might be okay. Please tell me this is a 6 speed, not a 5 speed. Because the issue I have is that I'm not particularly good at this track in reverse. It is a very difficult track in reverse. It's more agile than the Skyline, at least. I'll give it that. It is a lot more drivable than the Skyline in terms of actually having steering. But I do not have the horsepower. And I'm wondering if the cornering will save us on this bit, on this. Also, the NSX is known for having cornering issues. That may also help us. The fact we've got 660 odd horsepower R33 is not helping. Yeah, of course I've done that. The tyres do take a lap or so to warm up, so they're not the best for qualifying. But it means we should only have to pit once in this whole race, which will be lap 15, if we're lucky. Okay, understeers on throttle, but that's to be expected. Hello. Okay, we're definitely not out qualifying these guys. That mistake in the chicane cost us. So we'll be it'll take about an hour to do this race, I think. Again. But we are definitely not on pole. Nowhere near. Interestingly, the NSX is only 4th, the Supra's 1st. Okay. 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 I'll need to see if the... I'm hoping the race screen goes end to end at the very least. I know the menus didn't, but... yeah, the screen goes end to end. That's fine. New record, because I've never done this race. Like, each record is by each event. Okay, this has not been... this is a 5-speed... no! We might have a straight line issue. Okay, the Supra's a heavy bastard, we know that. But look at the speed of that, I can't compete with that in straight. We're going to have to out-corner it, somehow. The only thing we're going to have going for us is 4-wheel drive. I don't think this car's going to be good enough either, but we will see. Especially if the AI keeps flying my ass. But, big rival seems to be the, oh fucking hell, the Supra's right there. Okay, forget the NSX, that Supra's a bomb. I didn't think the Supra was going to be that quick, considering how much it fucking weighs. Right, careful, careful. Need to get these tyres up to 10. Okay, we got 30 laps of this. I've got to make a few enough errors. That's a mistake already. I think the Supra made the same mistake by looking at it. Yeah, the Supra's not a very strong car in the corners, but in the straight, I'm not competing with that at all. I'm just not close. I thought building this car up, it might get to 500-ish horsepower, and I was like, oh, that would be solid. I was completely wrong. This car's not getting anywhere near that. This car ain't gonna do it either, is it? The only thing I can think of is that we pick like a mega speed competitor car and build that up instead. But yeah, this thing has a straight line issue. We're doing 270 in this thing, and that's all we're gonna get out of it. What? What was that? Did anyone else see that? My man went flying. Don't lose hope. There are 28 laps left. I know, but I don't know how competitive. I can catch these guys. That's the good thing. I can catch them. I have no idea what happened to that Evo. I'm hoping that this car's relative ease on its tyres by being only just over a ton will help it. But I need to... This corner's going to be a fucking problem. That corner's going to be a problem every time we go through it. I can't do it backwards. It's so awkward. Unless I overly slow down for it, which I can't compete with this car's in a straight line. The Impreza's good in the corners. I know it doesn't seem like it based on the fact I'm understeering into a wall every corner, but like, bloody hell, Super. The AI is struggling with this track as much as I am, which may work to our advantage if I can just stop crashing. Look at the speed of that. I just can't match that. Look at it go. It's pushing me down the straight. I've already hit the limiter. The thing that makes this hard is the fact that... Go away! The thing that makes this hard is I don't have downforce. I don't have the grip of the race cars. I only have whatever mechanical or like platform grip is available to me, which is why the Skyline there is doing really well in terms of keeping up, because it's four-wheel drive. But this might be hard. I don't think the car's terrible. I think the car's got it in. Assuming I can reduce the amount of errors on it. Which means getting this damn chicane. Because I'm going to lose a lot of the advantage I have in the straight, but I gained all of it in the first half of the lap. Not having the downforce really shows through there. Because in the race car version of this, I can commit flat. I can't do that in this car. I'm gonna have to brake. I'm gonna have to slow the car down. The AI is that. This is AI territory. I'm hoping they're battling each other hard enough to keep holding each other up, because there's no rubber banding in this race. For obvious reasons, there's no rubber banding in this race, but that doesn't mean it's going to be an easy cake. God damn. This... if the tyres stay good, we should be okay. I'm trying not to slide the car either, because sliding the car's going to ruin the tyres. I know they're hard and they'll go a distance, but I don't know if the race car's downforce mean it will have better tyre wear because it's not skidding as much, it stays more planted. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm hoping that the AI have to pit earlier than I. That's what I'm hedging my bets on. But I know that the AI in these races run the hard compound tyre. So we will see. We are pulling a small gap gradually, but this is not the track for this sort of car. Never forget the Lantis that turned up and tried to race. God bless, did he try in the part 6. At least they haven't made the mistake of putting the Lantis in here again. But I've noticed that all the opponents are in like the hard tuned cut, like their typical hard tuned opponents, which makes sense, I suppose. This car literally tops out just before the corner without any assistance. So the gearing might be perfect, however it does not get up to speed that quickly. The stage 3 turbo is definitely helping keep the car pulling. I think the way we're going to win this is by reducing the amount of errors I make. I think that's going to be the only way I can win this. I think this will be the only event we do on stream today as well. Unless you guys are still here, motivated, and then we might try and smash out the 300 as well. Because the 300 is twice as many laps on a longer circuit, but the lap times are shorter. So we'll see. But we will need a race car on hard tyres, 1000%. I just don't know what race car we're going to use. Maybe the RX-7A spec or something. So far, so good. Okay, thanks. I think we would have been on course to beat our best lap there as well. God, what was that? I locked the rears. How do you lock the rears in it? Look at the Supra, it's right there already. Oh my god, look at it go. That thing's insane in a straight line and I do not like it. That Supra, I've underestimated that Supra. I saw the 600 horsepower and thought, oh yeah, that'll be doable. But this motherfucker be pulling. Like, this guy pulls hard on the straights. It's not very good in the corners, but on the straights, it is absolutely on. I'm hoping the heavy weight means that its tyres don't last as long. But Supra is easily our opponent in the race. That's the motherfucker we gotta beat. Yeah, that Supra's going to be a problem. This is going to be 1,000%. I'm not making a mistake. The only saving grace I might have is that the AI isn't very good at navigating some corners. Can you imagine if this track was in Gran Turismo 2? The amount of pain you would have if this track was in GT2. So I bet the developers would overuse it again. Like, they love long ass races. And it just sucks that this is one. I actually think the revised layout of Special Stage Route 11 makes it considerably shorter as well, but it's still no quicker in that time, which is crazy. Oh, come on! That corner, I swear down, every time. That chicane is awful, and I'm so glad I only have to do this race once, because the prize cars for GTR and LMP, that's the prize car for this event. Chicken of death. Mate, the AI can't even do it, so it's not just me, it's the AI as well. Lap 8. I like how I can smack the rev limiter, force the car to slow down, and then hit the brake. I have legitimate engine braking because the car can't go any quicker. Skyline's there now. Ooh. This car does not transition very well in the corners. Like, at all. They're just not dropping. That's the problem. The AI aren't actually dropping back. So I'm not sure. My lap times are tumbling as well. Oh, hello. I felt a nudge from behind and I was like, wait, what? Turns out the NSX is here. This is tough. You know how I said that this race is going to depend entirely on not making errors? I don't think I was far off. At least in this car, I don't have a way of making an advantage like down the straight or anything. But the Nismo we had was just too heavy. It wasn't even a Nismo, was it? It was like a regular Skyline. We couldn't do it in that because it's way too heavy. The car just absolutely bogs like another trucker. Maybe we'll have to start cheating a little bit, try and build a gap. You know, the usual tactics. You know, the legitimate esport tried and tested. I'm not gonna lie, this race is not as fun as the race car one, because at least the race car one, the car was decent to drive, and the track wasn't ass. Even though it's the same track but falls. So we're going to have to be looking at doing what, sub 56s to pull on the AI. Which is a stat I don't like, because I'm struggling to do 55s. I'm struggling to do 57s in this car. Unless we start, like, cheesing the system. That's the only way I can think of that we're going to do this. Like, some of the AI have fallen quite far back, the Chastain maneuver. That will forever go down as one of the greatest sporting moments, maybe ever. And immediately NASCAR were like, nah, you can't do that anymore. And I was like, bro, no one else was going to try it. It was just like, YOLO. I can't believe Chastain made it work. But yes, we might have to channel our inner Ross Chastain to build up an advantage here. And the only legitimate viable corner is this one. Everything else is legitimately quicker if you just take it forward. Maybe turn one, but that just screws you up for the chicane. We pulled out a gap now, and I don't know if that's because the AI are battling or not. These tyres are starting to go off, I can see it. They're starting to turn yellow at the bottom of the corner. See how we go. Oh, the AI have pit. The AI have pit on lap 10. So they're two stopping. Oh my word. This could be the break we needed. Because the race cars only pitted once, didn't they? But the road car seems to pit twice. They've just pitted on lap 10. Bold strategy. The thing is, right, they will be quicker than us for the next 5 laps. We've got to pit at the end of lap 15. We've got to pit at the end of lap 15, so we don't need to pit again. Because fuel isn't a factor. If fuel was a factor, this car would not be in. Because this thing would drink fuel. But the AI are going to do a 2-stop. Which makes me think they're on the soft tyre. Which is an advantage for like the first 5 laps of their life, but after that they start falling off. Ours lasts until about 10, and then fall off very gradually, which is why my lap times have been getting slower and slower. But if I can minimise my errors and then keep them within enough range for the second stop, we should do this. Because their second stop will be lap 20, and then we've only got to go to the end. Our tyres will be warmed up by then, and we'll have the best out of them. So I've just got to hope that they don't, like, gain the time on us. It's going to be definitely a difficult strategy to execute, but I think it'll be the correct one. I thought the AI might be doing the same strat they did in the race car race, which was pitting once. I am completely wrong. They are pitting twice, which made me think they're on the soft compound. But our hard tyres, I'm hoping, will do the trick. They're either on hard race tyres, they're either on soft race tyres, or they're on sport softs, and I don't know which one it is. Because we were out cornering them in places, but that's because they can't race in line around here. Like, if they're battling each other, they legitimately can't race in line around this track. It's just too... It's like Monaco, but wider. There's very little there's very little ways in terms of overtaking at this track. The tyres are having a fallout with grip. They're struggling. I can see them starting to turn yellow in the bottom right. They're like a lime green, which means they're past their best, and they are starting to drop off. However, the grip fall off is gradual. Like, this would be a slower lap because I've binned it at the fucking chicane. But these only need to go to lap 15 anyway. What I am impressed at is how long they've lasted. Because usually by now, if you remember in the race car one, we had these at yellow. They were yellow when we pitted. But yes, the tyres are starting to not fall off. But remember, we only need to pit once, they have to pit twice. And it looks like they've stopped battling each other. And I think the Super is in second. Although, fair play to the Evo and the, what's the other car that's in this race? We know the Skyline, NSX, and Super are quick. There was the Evo 3. What was the other car that was in this race? I didn't check. Well, if I did check, I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. Something. The opponent car was something. Chastain moment. They are catching me. I've just seen the gap. I've just seen the gap. They are 1000% catching me. What was the other opponent car? These tyres are really feeling it when I shouldn't have lives. I don't know what the fifth opponent car is. How have I forgotten what the fifth opponent car is? I know it's JDM. I know it's a JD. I know it's a Japanese car. I don't think it's American, and I know it isn't. But I don't know what car it is. shit. What is it? I might have to pull up the wiki and see if I can figure out which car it is. I'm gonna have to see if I can pick out what car it is. So we had the R33 B-Spec, we had the Super RZ, there's the FD RX-7A Spec. Or was it the RZ? One of them. There was the Evo 3. What was the other Impreza? Was it another Impreza? No, we're the Impreza Mark. We're the third gen Impreza. I actually can't. Right, next lap we pit. So these tyres have done their bit. Whether we will be staying in front of them AI by the time the race ends, we will see. Shit, what was... Oh, that's pissing me off. I'm gonna have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out. What car was it? Oh... shit. Yeah, we had the NSX. There was the RZ, RX-7, the Evo 3, the V-Spec, and the Supra. NSX, RZ, Evo 3, R33, Supra. Was it the Supra I was forgetting in that entire list? Or was I just listing all the cars and then just going completely blank? I think it was Supra. I was forgetting about the fucking Supra. You know, the one car that was giving us problems at the start of this event. Because the only opponents that aren't on this grid that I know of were the Civic, the R32 Nismo, and the Tourer Chaser 5. So you can only have one of 8 opponents in this race anyway. Huh. These tyres are very second hand now. You can tell they're bright, they're basically yellow. They are literally coming out of their light good window entirely. So this is pit stop lap, guys. Look how close they are. They are 1000% close to us, but I think they'll start dropping back after the pit. And then they'll pit again, by which point I'm hoping the damage can't actually catch them. Oh, we nearly missed a pit lane. Box for fresh rubber. I'm gonna have to. How close are they gonna be when they... God, that turbo laps was horrendous. Here comes something. It's a Supra. Of course it is. What else was it gonna be? I think we've limited the damage enough. Now we've just got to stay with it. Our tyres are fresher than their softs, and they are doing other bits. It is worth remembering. Okay. We've got to get these tyres up to temperature. That's the other issue. but we will have the grip at about lap 80. All I've got to do is annoy the Supra enough that it can't actually do anything about it. By the way, fun fact, did you know that in the pre-release versions of this game, these races were initially 100 laps each? 100 laps? That's 3 hours. That's over 3.5 hours of special stage rule. Of that bloody chicane being a fucking bitch. 3.5 hours of that chicane being absolute wank. That's... no one wants to do... Even Gran Turismo 3 had races that lasted no longer than 2.5 hours. Tops. And there would be fucking 2 of them. There would be 2 of them. I'll be seeing this, mate. I'm going to be seeing it in my sleep. The only good thing is Grand Valley isn't as hard. Like, if you make a mistake, you've got grass, which is better than the fucking chicane wall. I've not had a problem with this track apart from that chicane. That one chicane is the bane of this car and mine existence. The only other thing that's letting this down is the collision. But the thing is, right, with Grand Valley, you are enticed to keep it on the track because the grass is not quick enough. This track is just technical for the sake of being technical, and I don't think it's a particularly fun track. Like, it's a good technical challenge, I like it, but the way that I see, like, they did keep the chicane somewhat for Gran Turismo 3, but it was only a single chicane, it wasn't a bus stop chicane like that. And not only that, the chicane was flat, and you could do it in a straight line. That actually requires steering, which in cars like these, which are very quick and not very responsive because of the fucking no downforce, that's a problem. That is a massive problem. Two more laps and these AI pick, and then that is our advantage for the rest of the race. Right? So whatever it is we're doing, we've got to do it better than we are, because we need to make the distance on these guys when they pit, so we've got maximum advantage when they... The downside to this is, right, when I pit, they've made up the ground that I had built before I pit. The downside is, I don't have to, well, the downside is once they pit, that is the gap. And they did that in 5 laps, right? We didn't have the biggest gap to them already, but they were catching us for the first bit of that stint. And I'm just wondering if the tyre crossover point here would be effective enough to keep the lead by the end. Because our Robber's going to be a lot more second-hand than theirs. Although theirs isn't going to be much better by the end of the race either. So it might balance out. The AI seems to be struggling a little bit already. At least it's better than Gran Turismo 7's AI, which is on a fucking, in a, like, internal clock, which is just fucking stupid. But at least there's also no rubber banding. They're just quick because they're consistent. They don't slide the car. They can keep it planted. They can keep it planted. They're not... You can keep it planted. They're not gonna slide it round corners. They're just terrible at going around the barrier, apparently. But our advantage is going to be that we have a pit stop gap. Looking at how they've dropped off, their tyres are dead. Looking at how they've dropped off, their tyres are absolutely shot. I don't know. The Supra's pit. The Supra's pit early. So the Supra's just pit end of lap 18. Which means that thing, as I suspected, weighed a shit ton and ate its tyre. So that basically puts the Supra now pretty much out of it, because it only managed 9 laps on the tyres. Right? Which means, theoretically, it'll be pitting again by lap 27. The AI behind will be interesting. There's another car at the moment. Right, I don't know what it is. Might be the Evo. So the Supra's in 5th place right now, but I don't imagine it's staying. I don't see the Supra staying. I think it will get forward rapidly. However, the Skyline and the NSX are closer than I would possibly like, especially for people. But we've just got to make use of the advantage. That Supra is probably 30 seconds back, which means that we need to avoid losing 3 seconds a lap, which I think is doable considering. However, this car, this Supra, it's been good for this race, but I don't know if I'd use it again. I think the reliance on keeping it consistent outweighs the benefit of running a slower car, because I'm still making the same mistake I'm just not making it as frequent because it's slow. Okay, so the NSX and the Skyline are going for another lap. That Supra is now 100%. With any luck, that Supra will pit on lap 27. With any luck, it will pit on 27. Because 18 plus 9 is 27. I think that Supra's got to pit as well. And I think it's just because it weighs 16 inches. Like, that thing is absolutely monstrous in its height. And it's not because it's put down a straight line, it's because it weighs. Like, that thing weighs 1.5 times what this is. Which is a lot. If I can keep it out the wall, that would be great. I was more worried about the NSX. I think I was wrong. I think I should have been more worried about the Skyline. Because the Skyline is a 4-wheel drive consistent car. The NSX is quick, but it's not the Type S0 model, which makes it easier. It's the 92 Type R, and it's also not wasted. However, those two are being awfully consistent. Nine laps to go. Oh, hello. That's the first time that car. Oh, the turbo lag! The turbo lag is atrocious. Good lord. Yeah, making a mistake like that is pretty bad. Okay, the Supra's now. Oh, shit. That's cost us a lot of time. I think that's cost us about 7, 8 seconds, which is a gap we needed. How did it get stuck on the wall like that? might have to resort to Chastain tactics again whilst the tyres are good, so I can pull out a gap on that damn Red Bull. Not going to mean anything if I keep bidding it in this damn chicane there. Whoa. There we go. That's one less time I don't have to do the chicane. Chastain moment. Okay. How much time did that actually? This is going to be a 2-minute lap. That's how much time we lost. About 7-8 seconds was right. My best up's a 54. I've just done a 2:02. That's 8 seconds. Oh my god, what a stupid mistake. Okay, let's try it again. Like, yeah, you could do that, but again, you screw yourself in the there. I suppose that might be quicker. I suppose you can do it this happens as well. I don't like cheating like this. I don't think it's particularly fair. But considering these AI aren't either, I don't care. I'm hedging my bets on another person. Otherwise, it's just going to catch us way quicker. That was close. I hate that chicane. So fucking long. I'm so glad I won't have to do it again after this. I might treat myself to a mega speed pop run just to get some prize money and some coins and shit before we do the Grand Valley 300. If we can do that today. It's only been like just over an hour by the time we've done this race. It's about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Grand Valley usually takes about an hour and a half on modern games. So maybe. Got what, 7 laps left. Okay, right. I think we can breathe a little bit now. That Supra hasn't really caught up. Maybe a sign that his tyres are going down. We've also just done a 1:50.1, but I don't have... All that wall riding must have made a difference then. 1:50.1? Jeez. Okay, I need to start wall riding more then. That's 4 seconds. Could you theoretically no stop this race on? Like, if you were actually good enough, could you actually no stop this race? Okay, close that. have to start yeeting it on the wheels. I don't like this tactic, but it works. And let's be honest, if the AI start messing up on Grand Rally, they're in the gravel and they're probably spinning. Because I intend to take either a 4-wheel drive car or something else. Def chicane. There we go. Another successful. Imagine if we could do a sub 150. That would be magic. I don't know if the rest of my driving would out at the times, but we could try sub 150. Fastest lap on this game. Well, that wasn't good, was it? 53 5. God, okay. Right. Try to get more right. Sick. And then we're going to do more ride number 2 here. Around the corner we go. It's almost like the game encourages it with this kind of design. Just like, oh, you don't want to go slowly for the corners. Right in there. You'll be fine. Look at that. Speed, bits. That was close to it, but yeet. Maybe wall ride this track isn't so bad. I don't like doing it, but hey, it's gotta be done sometimes. When the odds aren't against, when the odds are against you, yeah, this goes. What do you think the lap time is going to be, guys? All that wall riding will net us a bonus few seconds on 48.7. There you go. If you wall ride basically every corner on this track, you can go sub 50. If you do it legit, you can probably do a 54. So you can save 6 seconds by just not driving the track. Obviously. Oh my god, we're getting a massive. Okay, I think I can drive the rest of the track legit. I don't think that super catching us unless I have an engine steering. What have you guys been up to recently? Have you guys been up to anything fun or exciting? Any new releases you've been playing? Old releases? Let me know. I see Curly has been playing eFootball 2024, which I'm pretty sure is the update for PES, right? right? Basically the update compares. I know Paulie's been playing a lot of Warhammer. Maybe in hindsight, doing Grand Valley might not be a good idea. Maybe we should finish off the arcade mode and do Grand Valley as its own rival stream. God. Please. Because if we go to arcade mode, the cars will actually handle. That's super in the pit. That's what I predicted. So that's super strong. We'll see if we can beat the other two AI and start out on the other side. Two more laps. 2 more laps. Who would have thought that the 400 horsepower of actually... Who would have thought? I'm sad we're not going to be able to lap you one, but I think that's just for my own mistakes. Otherwise, I would have 100% tried to go for the lap that time going out the Chastain moment haircut. That's what it's the official name for it. Last lap, coming up. Don't know what the price is, but I think it's the GTR LM or Servo LM, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty, I think this is only one postcard, so... Last lap, and only one more time. I can't wait to be done. Great. Maybe we should celebrate this with a beer or something. I don't know. Funny thing, can we celebrate with a beer? Don't worry, this ain't turning into Smash Frisbee. No, it's going to turn into Smash the bloody chicane instead anyway. Myself to not want to do the chicane gloating about, yeah, let's have a beer. Yeah, that might not be a good idea because it might not be careful. Woo! We've done it, guys! We've fucking done it! I've never been so glad to see the word finish on the screen. Oh, God. Do I get to breathe? Do I get to breathe now? Oh my word. How's the R33 last? What? Really? Great race. I mean, it wasn't my best driving, but it was good enough. I didn't think the 96 Impreza sedan could do it. It proved me wrong, or rather, I proved myself wrong. So I was like, I can't do this in this car if it's this slow. Turns out consistency was the key because the AI certainly was. How did the R33? I don't understand how the R33 finished last. It was good enough to win at a country, basically. If you're wondering, our best lap of wall riding was lap 25. God, what a shit prize. I mean, 150 grand's great, but... What am I going to use it on? I've got everything I need to beat the game anyway. Modding a car for the fun of it. Sure, I suppose. Look, it's trophied! It's done! Save the game before it crashes. Or some shit. Oh dear. Oh. What's our price car? Who wants to see what we won? I'll give you a hint. It's the car in the intro video. All that for that. It's a car. Shall we see what the race mod looks for? I don't think I've ever actually won this car on this game before. I know the racing mod for it looks sick though. Oh, look at that! It's so... Oh god. I didn't want to... What are we thinking? Zexel R33 or Kure R33? Both from the 1997 JGTC season. Basically. Because that's exactly what these cars are. Zexel, which is the white. It also matches the banner, to be fair. But the black and red looks so good. Just realised you can basically tell, because look at the, if you look at the, like, sides of the bumpers, look. You can very see, like, a budget Zexel logo, and there's the Kure logo there. You can tell. To think I'd have to do that race again if I want to win that car. That's an hour of work I just don't have. This car's expensive to mod, I don't like it. Obviously we're going to give it race brakes. I think we can bore the engine on this. Yeah, you can. I don't know why you'd want to, but you can. Engine balancing, OBS. Because that resets the speed limit on the car. Mission. Prop shaft. Just leaves the muffler and the turbo and the tyres then, doesn't it? Try and think what would be an acceptable level for this car. I think I'll put it on racing hards. Well, it wouldn't be using endurance races if I was going to use it. So soft, because I wouldn't put this in an endurance race. As good as it is. Can we even afford just about 800 horsepower? That's a bit too much. 518 seems reasonable, I won't lie. And it ain't breaking the bank. 546 seems like a reasonable race car build. That does leave the Grand Valley 300 left to do, which means part 8 will probably be the finale. So we're going to see if we can beat arcade mode for the rest of the video. Stream. Thing. So, as a friendly reminder of where we got up to in our arcade battles, we completed the first 4. My plan is to not use the same car in the grade A's to win them. I know I haven't used the Skyline V-Spec. I know that for a fact. Because look, Corvette, DB7, NSX, RX-7. So the Skyline and the other Chevy are ones that we've not used. So for this, let's do this one here. I didn't mean to start an A class, but oh well. Because usually I go CBA, so I guess for this one we'll go ABC. Why not? YOLO. Let's go then. Let's see what we can do. Look at the speedy nature of these cars. They're very handy. Very handling indeed. Did anyone else ever notice that we don't have Toyota as a manufacturer option yet? No? Well, you probably will now. That NSX is going to Please should. Carries so much more speed in arcade mode. It's not even... Oh shit! Remember, we have to win. That's also the other thing. Too much Subaru, not enough arcade. Skyline's just saved us. I refuse to believe a C4's that smart. Like, you're telling me you can't catch the Subaru and Brexit? Surprised the NSX hasn't done its mandatory 2-wheel moment. Come on, we can beat the NSX. We moved over. I didn't make that mistake. Oh, fuck you. Oh, hello. Okay, we're not going to win this one. Okay. We should have started with the C class. Maybe the Corvette wasn't the best one for that track. Okay. Let's get a C class car and do our best. And we'll change the track as well. We'll start with Autumn Ring. quietly confident. You're gonna have all the handling in the world and absolutely none of the speed, but you don't need it at all. Really. Wow, you can probably keep from that. It's like wholesale, far above the one hand and the long boy. Is that Mirage? I think that's Mirage Aston. It's like that or a Sprinter Terreno 11. One of the two. Well, not even a Sprinter Terreno, just a Sprinter Music. And that's an FTO. Oh, little hop. These cars are quick. Rubber banding in effect is actually good. How much more speed I can carry than these AI because I've got a fucking loss. Come on! Oh, you're inside. Get wrecked. AI's gonna come out of nowhere and just kick my ass. I can feel it. Absolutely not. Oh, I sent it too hard. I thought I had it right and I sent it too hard. The FTO's got past us. How am I gonna beat this green boy? Thank you for your speed. This thing's not quick and straight. That's one problem with it. Oh, we can outrun them like crazy in the high speed stuff. That'll do. Roadster. Yeah! Just Roadster. Did you also notice how it doesn't have a particular year next to it? Because it's an arcade only model. It's its own thing. Oh boy. Right. Part 1 of like 12 down. 12? 12. Right, now we've got to do it in a... What roadster is this? Yes. Exactly. We don't question it here. It's because the Roadster in arcade mode is its own car. It's called the Unos Roadster Arcade. But you wouldn't realise that if you didn't know. That's why there's 3 arcade exclusive cars and 2 of them are fucking MX-5s. That's a Supra. That should be in A class. Why is it in B class? I bet it's like the SZR watch. I bet that's the SZR model. That's so weird. So Oh, it's 200 SX. Okay. So it's the S14? Oh god. That was a bit of a corner cut. Hello, Soup. Toyota Soup. Watch, when we drive that car, it won't be as quick with us as it is with the AR. Can you fuck off? Just sent it at my own side. For no reason. What are you trying to prove, you crazy boy? Yeet over the jump. The amount of grip you have in arcade mode is comical. Right, there we go. Easy. Easy dogs. Oh dear. Was it the Super SZR model? I didn't check. Why do I have to keep entering my name? Just remember it, you dumbass game. Check grid. I fucking called it. Mitsubishi AF to T Ort. Yeah, it was the SZR. I fucking called it. I was just like, it can't be the RZ because that's in Group A, and the only difference is it has a fucking turbo. It's like the only difference. Shout out to the SVX. Right, A-class car. What we picking? It can't be something we've done it with already. See, my sensible suggestion says Skyline. However, I want to reserve the Skyline for maybe something else. Maybe because we haven't done it with a GTO twin turbo, I suppose. There's that. Obviously, we've done it with the RX-7. We've done it with the NSX. We haven't done it with the Skyline. We have done it with an Aston Martin Coupe, but we've not done it with the Volante. And we've also done it with the. Wow, all the Chevrolets are A-class, but you wouldn't pick any of them. Let's go with the license test car for the shits and gigs. I can't remember what manufacturer we unlocked for this. I can't remember what manufacturer we unlocked. Something good, I hope. I see a 300ZX. Oh boy. Got the pissing NSX again. Oh my. In the same bloody colour as well? Are you mocking me, game? Do you want me to show you what I do to people who mock me? My car weighs more than yours. Yeah, like fuck, you get like going around the corner. Piece of shit. I will rubber band brake you. I will put you in a train that you can't then get out of. Don't try me, NSX. Okay, you're gonna have your little phone. RX-7 done. Wow, that 300ZX is doing well. Like, calm down. Did anyone ever notice how long the gearing is on the Mitsubishi 3000 GTs? Like, did anyone ever notice? Today's AI just wanted the Z of the Z the Z32 is second. That NSX is busted. In every Gran Turismo, that NSX is absolutely busted. And I can't tell you why it's so busted. But hey, at least the GTO has done it. I think. Doesn't handle particularly well. That's not useful. Fuck off! No! Fuck you! Oh, now you give me a speed boost. Red piece of shit. Why would you put a fucking legacy wagon in here? And they put it on fucking pole. Unbelievable. They put that NSX on pole. It wouldn't be so bad if it didn't start on pole, because then it would actually have to go through the traffic. What manufacturer did we unlock? We've won Toyota. And all we've got are Group Bs and Group As. Shout out to the oh yeah, the car that's in A class with them stats. Yeah, I don't know how it did either. So we don't have any C class Toyotas that we can use. Let's try special stage route 5. It's like yeah, to lose to the wagon is pretty impressive. Come on, front wheel drive, boy. Show me what you've got as we jump on the prelude. Pretty sure. Why is the Corona 11 an opponent if I can't use 11 myself? What gives game? Did it not occur to them that we might want to use the Corona Sprint? There's 3 MX-5s. There's 3 MX-5s in this race. I wonder if any of them are roadster. Wait, no, that's not an MX-5. That's a CRX Del Sol. I can tell by the tail lights. Yeah, that's a Del Sol. Oh, hello. Where'd that Corolla come from? Hold the horse. That CRX handled it really, really well. I don't think I can even pick it starting. Just so you know, TVR also has no Group C cars. I don't think it even has a Group B car. It's just Group A's. Mitsubishi Evo from Bush. Like the Ast. I have a soft spot for this version of the Mirage. I don't know why, but it's only on this game. I think it's because I raced it so much when Sunday Cup was a kid. And I'm just like, this was such a cool car. I still don't think it's good. I don't think it's even good. Whoa! Do you see that bullshit? That thing is so slow on a straight, it overcompensates in corners. Did you see this green motherfucker right there? Holy shit, look at him go! VTEC what? That MX-5 though, holy shit. I thought that was game over for a minute there with how fast they were catching us. It was the RS, okay, so it was the... the other one was the V Special, which we can't pick. We can just pick the Roadster RS or Roadster. S13 was the car at the back, which I don't know how I didn't pop. I called it a great. Holy shit. Holy shit. This motherfucker came out of fucking nowhere to beat the the Del Sol. Right, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go blow my nose quickly. Give me a second. We'll get the next race underway. Right, I'm back. Hello, everyone. Again, like the billionth time. Right, hard. Wow, why don't we use some of our newly acquired Toyotas to do the B class? Where's my Sora? Oh, look at that. Such a fucking ugly white. We'll go with silver. You know, the car that we lovingly built for the UK, Japan, was it US Japan Cup? And complained about it just being absolutely awful. I'm hoping this might serve us well then, in a straight line, at the very least. There's a Cosmo. That's an SVX. That is a 300C. Probably not a turbo. That's an FTO. Wow, this handles way better than I thought it would. Okay. What's this? Really? That's 100. That is 1,000. Tell by the rear lights. This Sora is actually not bad. Wow, I say this car's not bad, it's actually kind of good in this class. It's so agile for what it is. Like, it shouldn't be this agile. hell's that catching you? Stop rubber banding. It's almost like you're soaring. Hello, Top Hat! How are you? Welcome in. Yes, this car is surprisingly okay in arcade mode. You missed us beating the all-night reverse race, all-night endurance, and we got the GTR LM road car. Which just needs us a Grand Valley 300k to do, which will probably be the last part of the stream. But we're looking at smashing out the rest of arcade mode now. We've unlocked Toyota, we've got 3 more manufacturers to unlock. I can't remember what it is for beating Special Station 5. I can't remember what the manufacturer is. Something, I'm sure. Right, okay. We've won this one. A grade next. Class A. A group. A. Ooh. A Prelude Type S. Yeah, okay. Oh, it wasn't even like the good. It was the fucking 2-rotor Cosmo, not the 3-rotor. That's fine. What's my name? The same as it has been for the last billion times I've done this. That Prelude was surprisingly quick, but I don't know what else I expected. FTO was nowhere. We need to stop underestimating that Z. Apparently, the heavier cars in arcade mode are really, really good. The lighter cars, not so much, but the heavier cars are apparently really good on the cornering front, which is surprising to me. Right, so we can't use any of the A-class cars that we've already done. So there's no GTO, no RX-7, no NSX, no DB7 Coupe, no 67 Corvette. We could try in the Supra, or the GT4, or the MR2. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that the MRS is the same. Not the MR. The MR2 has the same stats as the Supra, but I outright refuse to believe that. Like, there's just no way. How can you have this, other than the fact that the Supra is a fat pig? Like, how, what? This car's more horsepower and it's also lighter. How are you slower than an MR2? I don't get it! Logic out the window for Gran Turismo, apparently. See, common sense would say get in the Supra. Because we all saw that the MR2 lost to a fucking wagon. A Subaru wagon. Fuck it. What have I got to lose? We're doing this in the soup. I'm gonna get monstered horribly now, aren't I? I should have left the Supra for Deep Forest, but I guess if we unlock Dodge by then, we could do that with the Dodge. Is that... Yes, it is a suit, and it's blue. Dabba dee dabba die. To get your blue Corvette, which is just a grand sport, let's be honest. Forget your blue Corvette Eiffel 65, get yourself a blue Supra. You would have won JDM fanboys all over. Replace Corvette with Supra and it still works. Skyline as well. We've got... Is that an NSX on pole? Yeah. I swear down every time I do this, there's an NSX on pole. Shit. It is the fucking NSX. Why? Why are you doing this to me, game? Why are you giving me the NSX and putting it on pole on every single occasion? What did I do to deserve this shit? What did I do to deserve that? What did I do to deserve the wrath of having an NSX at fucking pole? Yeah, fuck off, you don't have that much. You do not have that much horsepower. Fuck off! How are you catching me? I refuse to believe that we're on equal terms. I outright refuse to believe we are on equal terms. That's bullshit. There's no way that Slipstream is not a thing on this game, right? Slipstream is not a thing on this game, and yet that thing was captured. Stop rubber banding. Stop being a sore fucking loser. Take an L, you bitch, and stay there. Stay there in second. Like, every single time an NSX is in the race, it's second. It's always, if it's not second, it's first. Because I'm probably second. Look! Where are you getting this speed from? My man's channeling is in a fucking Lewis Hamilton from Brazil 2021. He's actually just hit me wide. Fuck you! What the fuck is this bullshit? How are you putting on me? You motherfucker! Oh my god. It's not even a decent NSX mod, it's just NSX. What? That's a bog standard NSX. How? I bet it started on pole as well. Of course, you mother. Of course you started on pole. Of course you started on pole. God. God damn it. Shout out to the R32 that was somehow fucking third. But like, still. Well, GTO there's the impressive stuff. Where's it going? LSX on the listen. Do you know what? I'm gonna go full soul mode. Don't give it a speed boost! Don't you get ideas this up? Where's... Don't worry, it'll catch up. Rubber banding's a thing. I'm just hoping it doesn't clear all the fucking traffic. Oh, don't you fucking start. Don't you fucking start as well, Mr. Influencer. I'm on to you. I would unleash the power of AI rubber banding if I had thought that. Oh my god, he's been ran wide by the Influencer. My god, that's good. Subaru doing the defensive shot. Subaru channeling is in a column of grades to keep the fucking NSX behind. Like I said, I'm not being rinsed by the NSX again. I don't even know if it's third. I have no idea if it's third. By the way, right, can we all appreciate how the NSX... You fucking... Oh, no. Not this again. Oh, he's fucked up. NSX is fucked up, and we know we're faster than this. Go! Go! Please! Supra! 2JZ! Fuck your turbo! Holy shit. Oh my god. What a clutch. Mega speed. Oh my god. We wrecked the NSX and we still finished third. Do you know how sad that makes me? The NSX is a cheat code for the AI in arcade mode. It is literally, it doesn't matter which version it is. No, you can't because it thinks you're doing Oh my god. Well, we finally did it. Did we set any new records? Of course we didn't. Of course we didn't set any new records. Yeah, this game, well, it's Polyphony. I don't think actually had that big of. I don't think they actually had that much of a translation team back then. What did we unlock? Subaru. Yeah. What have we got? Nothing but A classes. Great. Can't wait to not use them. We still haven't actually done it with one of the main core. Well, we've done it with a Chevrolet. We've done it with all the main. We haven't done it with Nissan, which is interesting, but no point in beating around the bush with it. So we still have Grand Valley. I'm pretty sure that one was like. I think this one is Dodge. I'm pretty sure this one's Dodge. So I'd like to do Deep Forest with the Dodge. Um, here we go. I wonder if that's a Yes model Roadster on our left. But hey, at least it keeps it uniformal, like on the time machine book. I mean, they resolved it for Gran Turismo 2. Oh, that undercut was a beauty. Doesn't change that big one, but at least we don't have to do special stage route 11. At least we don't have to do that. Is that a fucking skyline? No, it's a Camaro. No, that is a skyline. That is a skyline. If I've ever seen it, that is no Camaro. Is that a Type M or a Type S? It's definitely a GTS model, because it's not a GTR. How is the Mirage Asti in second? How is it quicker than a Skyline? What cheating? In the Sunday Cup, you're dog shit. How are you beating them? Do you know what? I'm just having a question. I'm going to shut up and fight. I'm not going to question the logic of the great Gran Turismo, whose internal block AI bullshit and GT7 is completely fair and not too much. Do you mind? My car is on your left, sir. Lol, go wide. Gonna send it up my inside, I'm sure. Right. See? Right. Oh, hello. Honda going right up the inside. This Roadster RS is not I should have picked a slightly more powerful C-Class car. Close to sound like traffic management. Quite great, mate. I'm going to be smashing something. Probably not control with these around. So, do you mind? Where's your speed coming from? Where's your speed coming from? I get I'm a Mazda, but you don't have that much horsepower over me. And like, why can't I use your cars anyway? Why are you breaking the arcade rules? Stop! Please! I beg! Stop hitting my car. Who are you? Fucking Pastor Marder? Fucking Roland Grosjean? Fucking UGE Day? I don't fucking know. Can you just stay there, please? your perfect fast racing lines. Yeah, fuck off with your rubber band. Stop driving perfectly. You ain't that good. Oh my god, stop cheating. This guy, if you want to see some real speed, bitch, I'm gonna show you some real speed. And I'm gonna do the Nikita Mazepin school in driving. Look at them sends. That's magic. Oh, it was the Type S. I called it. It's the GTS Type S or Type M. I called it. Don't worry, I too went to the Nikita Mazepin school of driving. I know how to defend, and it usually involves driving your opponent right across the racetrack and then maybe hitting them off. It's fine. It's light work, honestly. Very effective against dumbass AI though. Because they really don't expect you to do it. They're just like, oh, I'll just move to the left. And I'm just like, I'll move to the left. Or you can move to the right and then get spat out. Right, B class. What have we got? There's nothing in Subaru. I keep forgetting that. There's no B classes in Subaru. Well, no time like the present. We got 4-wheel drive. That may help us. Depending on the opposition though, because this car has no top end. I know for a fact it has no top end. It tops out so quickly. Look at them. 4-wheel drive. Hey look, it's a Cosmo. With a 2-rotor. Because the 20B's are a Class 8 car. Oh, we've got a Sylvia. Let's go, my guy. What's that? I haven't played it. Might be a Sora. It's either a Prelude or a Sora, and I can't quite tell. John. Lol. The Sankan corner. Cosmo doing alright. Go on, my guy. No, that's the Sora. That is 1,000. No, that's the Sora. That is the Sora. When I got close and I saw the double exit, I was like, yeah, that's a Sora. That is 1,000% the 2.5 GT2. That is a speedy boy. Shout out to the Cosmo, it's not the Cosmo. The Mega Speed Cosmo of memes, but the Mega Speed Cosmo at home. And no, it's not selectable in-app, if you're wondering. Mom, can we have a Mega Speed Cosmo? No, we have a Mega Speed Cosmo at home. Mega Speed Cosmo at home is the 30B, not the 20B. Look at it go though, it's trying. Mega Speed Cosmo, look at it go! Mega Speed Cosmo, let's go! No, what are you doing? The Mega Speed Cosmo is well and truly here. All it has to do is stay in front of the Sora. We have a Sylvia soaring through the Cosmo set. I don't even know what the other cars are. I didn't have to check. Oh no! The Sora's overtaken the Cosmo again. The Nissan 200, the Nissan's there. The Nissan's trying its best to catch up. We have all seen that the Mega Speed Cosmo is within the Mega Speed Cosmo at home. It is there, it is trying, but that Sora might just be a bit too good for it in the corners. Unless it pulls off a miracle down the pit straight, which I doubt. God, that car just ran wide off. Can the Mega Speed Cosmo at home beat what we saw? I would love to see it. No, that's always way too high. But look at it go now. It's coming. Fucking new. Oh, it was the 20B. That's why. I thought it was 13. Apparently no, the Cosmo 20B can also do it. Okay. Oh, hello. That's 14. Just, bye, I guess. Well, we have to do it in an A-Class car now, which either leaves us the Skyline, the Corvette 96, or either one of the Toyotas we haven't ran, or a Subaru. Right. Impressive wordplay. I know, right? Speaking of impressors. Sports wagon. How's the handling? How is this a Group A? With stats like that, would you not be in Group B? Realistically, with stats like this, would you not be in Group B when Group A's like that? What? What? And the fucking Legacy Touring wagon for that matter. Why? Who hurt you, Polyphony? Who at Subaru fucking hurt you? By the way, no, there's no Evo, so we can't use it. Well, actually, we have one or two Nissans on offer here. Well, we got to use it at some point. It's one of the better cars. I don't know if this unlocks TVR or Dodge. I don't know. I'm hoping it's Dodge. Sorry, Chrysler Corporation, as it was called on the PAL version, even though they had nothing but Dodge license. What car are you? That's a Supra. That's an Impreza wagon. That's a GTO. That's an RX-7. Is that a fucking NSX? Oh. What is it about this game and putting the NSX last? Can you just not for once? Please? How people think F1 should be versus how it actually is like the difference between arcade mode on this and Gran Turismo mode the NSX. I don't think it will. I think this game's just weird. They knew the NSX was good, so they put it for always on par. The RX-7's not a bad second choice. My favourite thing about all the cars that you unlock on this is that none of them are grades. Like, none of them have a C grade car. All of them are either A's or B's only, with nothing else. Which is kind of wild. Oh god, fuck off, there's no way. Serves you right, dickhead. Oh, hello. Fuck you. just got talent. If the NSX just actually had talent. Oh my god, I said that too bad. Sick 360 bro. To be fair, I thought we spanned that round really, really well, considering, but I think we've also just thrown this one somewhere. How is the GTO struggling with this map? What is collision physics on this game? They're fucking great. Last to first, challenge in 3 corners, can we do it? Fuck no, good values. Yeah, the wall glue on this game is a bit bad. The wall glue on this game is a bit. If we did that on the first lap, I think we could have done it. I'm gonna say it though, I don't think the cars in this class are particularly balanced. Like, there's no way this thing's out dragging everything straight on. There's just no way. Bullying the NSX, because we all know that's the one true. Everybody loves Group A but the NSX. All my homies hate the NSX. NSX bullying seems good. Hey, it's deserved it. After all the shit it's given me in this game, it absolutely deserves it when it's OP in the AI tags, but not in mine. The NSX doesn't know what talent is. Neither does the impressive wagon. Although the Toyota Supra is doing well. Sorry GTO, but this is how are you? Fuck off, you yellow mother. This man thinks he's like a fucking C5 Corvette. Look at it, bright yellow. Aerodynamic. Faster than everything else in a straight line. Please go off the track, that would be hilarious. He actually almost did. Never mind him going off the track, I need to keep an eye on where I'm going. Stop being third, don't like it. Oh, yes! Yes! Bitch! Bitch! Oh shit, no! Faster because down, what downforce? The NSX, when it gets it wrong, it just, physics on that car just do not work for it. The suspension is so stiff, it just flies about everywhere. But apparently in arcade mode, it's busted. I had the world's worst exit that fucking compressor won't take. The only good thing is, right, you can outrun that RX-7, so I'm not too worried about it. Natural downfoot. Natural depression. Is that NSX? Can't, right? I'm keeping an eye on that yellow boy there. He's up to 4th. He's about to make it 3rd. Subaru's just like fucking potato. Oh no. Yeah, that's how broken that NSX is. Look how it's just siding through the field. Wait, hold on. Oh, what are you doing? Nah, that's not how this works. I was out running you earlier, you motherfucker. Don't you start using my shit against me. Don't you start using my shit against me. Go on, NSX. Even my AI's bullying it. Dino Dance. That was actually the twin turbo model of the 95 as well. Just in case you didn't know, it's twin turbo. Also, I like how they called it the 70 Super Turbo instead of the A70, which is interesting. People just assume that the car was made in 1970 then. I don't know what manufacturer we've unlocked. What did we unlock? I fucking called it. I fucking called it. Of course, there's only 3 Dodges in the game, and we have access to all of them, and all of them have the same stats. Because of course they do. GTR. Yeah. Well, at least we got the new Dodge Wow. This aged well, didn't it? The new Dodge concept car never came out. The new Dodge Viper GTS is also like 25 years old. 25 years old. The new Dodge Viper RT10 is older than this. How is it new? You bitch. Because I feel like playing Pain. We're driving a Civic. We're driving a Civic. VTEC kicked in, yo. It kicked in so hard that I'm probably going to be last. Because this is not a tracksuit to the Civic at all. I don't think it's a tracksuit to any C-Class car that we could actually pick. Imagine, but no. The only Civic I want is the new Civic in Super GT. That's the only Civic I want right now. Yo, this car ain't actually that bad. Fucking Asti's back. What are you? Are you a Civic? No, you're a Nissan Primera. Stop channeling your British touring car. Go away. VTEC boys only. I don't think I need to slow down that much. This car has to get through now. Yeah, get on the gas. Oh, round the corner. Where are you going? Tracks to the right, left, my guy. Then Mirage Asti got a bit of loss. This car's, do you know what? I take everything back I said about the Civic. This is actually a really solid car. It's doing really well. This paint colour very well, yeah, it's a 93 Civic? I think it's a 93 Civic. Because this was the last shape of the, what was it, the EG? It was the EK. It's also the SIR model, so top of the range. But hey, my VTEC keeps picking in, which is great. That AI was landed in full effect. The only difference between the Primera is 5 years. That Civic was surprisingly good. I take everything back. I was slating it for. For that track, it was actually really, really good because it could be planted and you can keep on the throttle. So that worked really well. Right, hard. God. I don't want to pick something we've already driven on straight. Well, we haven't driven the RX, the FC, I suppose. Oi, oi, oi. Watch this RX-7 just not be all that hyped up. Well, we got a good start. There's the prelude type pass. What have we got? Oh, great. My PS3's lost connection to the internet. So it's right next to. There you go. Oh, it's a 180 SX. Duh. What? Is that an SVX? God, that 180 has lead on it. Holy shit. That's definitely a praise. I think the front wheel drive car's better for this, but we're not going to have one in the A class. But I've already said I'm using the Viper and I don't care. Like, oh, jump. I swear that's an SVX. It's gotta be. It's the only car I can think of that looks like that. Oh, hello, Honda. Did your VTEC kick in? Is that an SVX? It wasn't an SVX. I can't tell what it is. I don't actually know. I don't like that. What the fuck are you? Oh, it's a Supra! How the fuck's a Supra in this class? Okay, sure, whatever. We'll run with that. I don't know why it took me so long to identify an A70 Supra. But I think that's because it doesn't have the pop-up headlights, so is it the non-turbo? I'm not actually sure. Oh, he's gone off. He's bottled it. He's professionally bottled it. That's... Oh, it's... Oh, okay, it's a 3.0. Oh, the SVX wasn't here. It was just at the back. Okay. Okay. Sick. The fourth place car's a GTO SR, if you're wondering. Because I know my head was blocking the view. What's my name? For the, like, billionth time. Right, can we make a Viper good? Probably. I think it's the quickest car in A class. And of course it's going to be blue with white stripes, don't question it. Don't question my decisions. Haven't seen the Viper as an opponent yet. I will say that. I've not seen the Viper as an opponent. There's a Skyline R32. mega speed. Oh my god, it's got speed! Holy shit! And of course, just for good measure, there's an NSX. You know what that means. Get in the grass. Get off my car, bitch! What's heavier, one blue boy or a red boy? Hey, look, it's a soup. Oh my god, this thing's so broke. It'll just out-drag everything. It's perfect for this track. Okay, it lacks a bit in the cornering department, but arcade physics are saving it. Oh my god, they just don't stand a chance. Look at it. That rubber banding is working so hard to try and catch back up. America, fuck yeah. That Supra's try-harding though. I didn't even hit 5th gear. Come on, guys. These guys are actually struggling to keep with this. I knew the Viper was good. I didn't expect this. I just knew it was a good car. They actually can't keep. They actually can't keep. The rubber banding's pulling the Supra away from it. Like, that is the biggest gap I think I've seen in arcade in this entire playthrough. Oh god. There we go. We did a sub 1 minute lap. That's how quick this thing was, and I fucked up one of the corners. The NSX wasn't even fucking in the top 3. Biggest dub yet. Yes, the GTR Nismo is also in the bonus. Like, this thing did not give a fuck. Watch it off the line. Watch it off the line. It's just... Look. It's like, yep, bye. Fuck all y'all. The game literally had no idea how to come. Like, I will ride on board with the NSX. Like, or just one of the cars. To show you the level of rubber banding that they were doing. Because obviously, they're meant to be quite aggressive in arcade mode for obvious reasons. But you could just see how hard the rubber banding is going to be working in a minute to keep these cars, like, keeping up. The NSX is in shambles. It was rubber banding so hard it was having to take unorthodox lines and the car does not like it. Look at it. It is so fucking unsettled going over any, like, look, these gone. They're trying so hard to catch up, it's not even, oh my god. This NSX is giving me anxiety watching it go around any sort of corner. Oh my god. Yeah, this car was in shambles because it couldn't do shit. It was so unsettled. Look how much it's bouncing everywhere. What the fuck? How stiff do you want your suspension? NSX? Yes. Like, the R32 Nismo was just too much for the NSX to handle. It's trying so hard. Look at the rubber banding. It's like... it is driving so perfectly that the NSX is hating life right now. It's doing its best to try and keep up. Like, look at the wheel. It's almost coming through the top of the bodywork. Gee, that's how slammed this thing is. The wheels are coming from the top of the bodywork. That, Jesus Christ, that's how much the suspension's struggling in this car all the time. Look at it go! It just doesn't know what to do. It just has no idea what to do. Oh my god, that Subaru was fucking flying as well. Did you see that? I didn't see. Keep an eye on that Subaru. That thing was gone. Get the bonus item. Good England. Bonus items aren't all that interesting. I can't lie. Oh, I'm gonna have to skip that because that's copyrighted audio. Sorry guys, I know you like credits, but copyrighted audio. I ain't making that mistake again. I got copyrighted on Gran Turismo 3 for some Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, perfect. Right, bonus items. You have the ending movie, which we can't watch in high res GT. Great. Obviously, TV. That's not even accurate. Hold up, that's not even correct. Because look, according to this, right, this screen says that you get the Dodges for completing Special Stage Route 5, which you don't. You get the Subaru for completing Special Stage Route 5. Toyota were all ranked correct. Deep Forest and Subaru is wrong. Special Stage Route 5 and Dodge is wrong. And Grand Valley Speedway and TVR is wrong. None of those are in the correct order. The only one that's actually correct is Toyota. Oh, and if you're wondering what the TVR dealership looks like, it's a Cerbera, the Griffith 500, and the 4.0, which are all effectively the same car, really. They're all Group A's. No, because we did Toyota, Subaru, Dodge, TVR, right? But we did it in Toyota, Subaru. Oh no, that is correct. That is the unlock order. That is the unlock order, but the way that it's done it is wrong. In that the car is under the wrong set of events that you unlock it for. Like Dodge you get for Grand Valley, TVR you get for Deep Forest, and Subaru you get for Special Stage Route 5. God, look at that bright lime green. It's glorious. I think it's only fair. Ah, there you go, guys. If you wonder which car it is that you drive in the license test for the Griffith, it's the 4.0, not the 500, because the 500 doesn't come in white, whereas the 4.0 does. You have 3 tracks. Take it or leave it. No, absolute. Interesting that there's video footage for this track, but you can't actually race it unless it's in this mode. So all of this is a lie. This entire thing here is a lie. We'll do Special Stage Route 5, because I ain't doing fucking Route 11. Track can get in the bin. Wow, 60 FPS with absolutely no track background at all. Yeah, no track background at all. And that's how they obtain the 60 FPS. Does this not... This looks so weird though. It feels so weird having it in high res. The popping is absolutely weird. The stream isn't really reflecting it, but I can assure you it's 60 FPS. That's I'm pretty sure that sign's not actually attached to it. It is not. The Gran Turismo sign here is not actually attached to anything. Take the time to explore the map, I suppose. Wow. Look at that, no background at all. Wow. So good. It always took me a while to figure out what it was about these tracks that was missing. But what they've really done is just cut out all the details, like all the scenery. Like that building on the left is probably the only one that isn't on the start finish line. Why is the pit lane here if you can't fucking go in it? Why would you have a pit lane here if you can't actually go in it? Southport. What does this say? New River City. Ah, they left that building in because it's got a Gran Turismo billboard on it. Huh. Special save route 5 high res reverse. You can unlock this, by the way, in GT mode as well. God, you can tell that half the scenery is missing. You can really tell half the scenery is missing. Look at how the bridges just end. Oh my, this actually really badly exposes how... Like, oh god. Car, can you stop oversteering? You're meant to have grip, you're arcade mode. Stop. Behave. Look at how my bridges just end. Trees just end. Bridges just end. Everything just ends, and it's so well hidden by the scenery. And they decided to take 35 FPS away from us for that. Lego it basically. Like, this is the most city you'll ever find. It's so bad! Right, look, over there. Ah yes, let me just fall into a pit of doom. This is GT after a nuclear apocalypse. You think that's bad, right? I don't think you guys clocked what I clocked, and I don't know if it was just me. That is next level. Just look to the right hand side. That building ain't even attached to the floor, fam. It is fucking floating. Why? It's really cool to see games broken down like this, but it's also just like, God, the details they added were really just mask the shoddy of everything else. You can actually see part of Clubman Route 5, I don't think it's saving on rooms. It's free real estate. What are you talking? Obviously, Lego crowd's still there. Bridge attached to fucking nothing. Just walk to your doom, I suppose. Can't tell on the other side, there's a bush. So at least they remembered the bush on that side. But that side... again, we've got more signs that aren't actually attached to anything. They are magically plastered textures. They are magically plastic textures. Both of them. They're not even attached to a pole or anything. The other ones are poles attached to nothing. These ones are just attached to nothing full stop. Another bridge where they've just walked to your doom. Maybe 1990s ever look like this. Have I ever showed you what actual Special Stage Route 5 looks like? Four phone boxes. 5 phone boxes on the inside there. How can you have the exit to New River City and then have New River City that way? What? There you go. How to break down a video game. Even there, even if you're driving normally, even if you're driving normally, you're still exposing some of that shit. Clubman Stage Route 5 is basically exactly the same. So let's go break down the world's best circuit. Let's go break down the world's best circuit real quick. Where does this go? Southport and New River City! Woo! Oh my god, road just ends. Road just ends, fam. It just ends. Right into the abyss. There's no sponsorship boards on the outside here. Oh, maybe it's faster. It do go down. There's no buildings here at all. Like, none. There's absolutely none. Honda Bridge is still there. The Mugen Bridge is still there. Wow, this is actually really barren. Even by Special Stage Route 11 standards, this is really, really bad. This is awful. This is like what a game would look like in fucking alpha. See ya, Paulie. Cheers for joining. This is what a game looks like in alpha. Another road that just ends. And a road attached to nothing. How? How did Polyphony let that one slip? It's not even connected to the fucking bridge. Like, they just got rid of the track above it. And said, yeah, that's enough. Chicane's still here, because of course it is. Another road that just ends. Another bridge. What are you being supported by? That bridge was put together with goodwill. It's not even a bridge. It doesn't even carry on. It just ends. Both roads end to your doom, but one of them leads into a fucking killer. What the flip, man? Ah, yes, the single billboards here. It's fanciful. Okay, it's fanciful. Another bridge that just ends. Oh, look! Details! I love that in a video game. That building on the right is one of the very few buildings that actually get spawned in. This has nothing behind it. Neither does that. Oh, they didn't load the hotel above it, but they did load the tunnel. So you can at least go through that. You can at least go through the tunnel. Is that also that big building with the red lights missing? It's missing on this build here. There's also no bridge above this part of the track, like at all. The wall just starts. Okay. Wall just starts. I mean, at least that bridge looks like it goes somewhere. on both sides. There's a factory here. Still no bridge above us. Oh, no, there's a tiny bit here. Sheila? Sheila's wheels or something? I don't fucking know. I need help. I don't know what's more impressive though. The fact that they did 60 FPS in 1997, or their idea of getting 60 FPS. Why would you block the pits off when I can drive into it on other races? Bitch. I don't know what's more impressive. The fact that they achieved 60 FPS in 1997. Or that to do it, they just cut everything else out that wasn't important. Like immersion. Maybe for the time it was technically impressive, but it's an expectation nowadays by most people, isn't it? Oh dear. Right, that leaves one more race in the game to do. We've had our fun in arcade mode, it seems. And it's arguably the longest race in the game, about an hour and a half, I think, maybe 2 hours, which is 60 laps of Grand Valley. I'm not sure what car I'm going to take to that, though, to be honest. There's a few cars that we could take. Typical opponents are typically like the 500,000 credit race cars. Let me have a look. Yeah, typical opponents are, well, about what you'd expect. I've already saved, and if I load the race and don't start it, then it doesn't matter anyway. So let's just get an example of some of the opponents we're going to get. All of them are race modified, of course. CS Fields, what do you suppose that is on the world map? I don't actually know. That's not too bad an entry list. In all fairness, like I think we could win that even in the GTRLM, but that is assuming that you pull up the Primera, the Exif, and the Lantis, and then the Evo 4. The only real opponent there is the NSXR. That is the only real opponent in that entire list. Everything else is too slow to keep with this. Of course, the fucking Lantis is going to be there. It's like a Castrol livery. I would have liked to have done it in the I would have liked to have done it in the GTSR, but we haven't won it yet. So I'm just going to count how many possible opponents we can have. So we have a possible 14 cars that can appear as opponents here. And out of the slowest opponents possible, we got the Corona Exiv, we got the Lantis, and we got the Primera. And none of them are strong cars. The Evo's solid, but is not quick at all. The worst opponent you could possibly pull is either the Impreza Rally Edition or the Toyota Supra GT. They are by far the worst cars you can pull in that event. Because the Subaru's four-wheel drive and stupid quick, and the Castrol Supra's the Castrol Supra, which is one of the best cars in the game anyway. Or you could get really lucky and pull the Toyota Celica GT4, which only has like 400 horsepower and weighs about 900 kilo. So it's about where the Evo 4 is. I'm surprised that in this particular run we would have drafted the Primera 90. And the Lantis and the Exiv, I almost expect to be. I'm positive that Lantis is a forced car to spawn. Because every time I've done a race like this, that Lantis has been present in every single one. So the Lantis is a very common opponent. The NSXR we've raced before, the Evo 4 we've raced before, and the Exiv we've raced before. The only one I've not raced before was that Primera. No, I tell a lie. In the the all-night endurance race 1, we raced the 90 Primera as well. The worst car we had in that race was the Rally Edition. So all they've done in that grid there is swap the Rally Edition for the NSXR. And I'm wondering if there's only one of those extreme race cars that you'll actually get. That's my thinking out loud here. So it's a thought. It is a thought. Maybe that race won't be so bad. It'll just be a case of, do we get the right OP opponent? I just hope we don't get. I just hope that if we draft it again, we don't get the Impreza, because that's like the worst car for me. It's the only car that's four-wheel drive that has any sort of decent amount of power. The only other exception to that rule is the R32, but the R32 I don't expect to be quick. I don't know why. I just don't expect the R32 to be competitive. But things like the Castrol Supra GT, the NSX, and the Impreza Rally Edition, I do. The only one I'm unsure about, I don't think even the GTO Twin Turbo will be quick either. Honda Accord, definitely not. The Civic, absolutely not. The Lantis, we know isn't. Primera isn't. And the Corona Exiv isn't. So half of that field isn't quick, but the other half that are potential opponents are rapid. Prize money's 300 grand. Well, we've got it all to do then, haven't we? We have it all to do. Right, I think we should look at ending it there for the day then. We've been going for just under 3 hours, which isn't bad considering I've not been well the last couple of days. Oh god. And yeah, see what the next stream brings, I guess. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy, and see you in the next one. Bye.